Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with years of hands-on experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am absolutely thrilled to guide you through today's explainer.
First off, I am so pleased to welcome all the students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. We're really looking forward to supporting your professional growth in this amazing industry by breaking down the complex mechanics of hotel management. Throughout this explainer, we'll be relying on clear, real-world visual frameworks deeply grounded in premium hotel practices.
So here's our roadmap. We will start with a welcome to hospitality excellence, then dive right into our core topic, the night audit intersection. After that, we'll cover operations, the vital inputs, and finance, which is all about translating the data. Finally, we'll wrap things up by looking at where technology meets human connection. All right, let's jump in.
Section 1. Welcome to Hospitality Excellence.
You know, the foundation of any true five-star establishment isn't just that imported marble in the lobby. It's the invisible architecture of teamwork. Think of it like this. Strong collaboration literally equals organizational cohesion. You just can't run a luxury property in silos, right? If housekeeping doesn't talk to the front desk, well, guests end up waiting. If the culinary team is totally isolated, room service falls apart. Programs like Europe Hotel School London really emphasize that this cooperative culture is the real game changer. When departments actually communicate seamlessly, the whole organization moves as one cohesive unit.
Moving on to Section 2, the night audit intersection. This is the exact spot where all those separate departmental threads are finally woven together. The night audit totally redefines what you might think of as just a mundane administrative task. I mean, it's not just someone sitting alone at a desk at 2 a.m. running software updates. It is the critical intersection of finance and operations. For daily accuracy, cross-departmental cooperation isn't just a nice-to-have, it is absolutely essential. We really need to shift our perspective here. We have to stop seeing the audit as some sort of policing function that just catches mistakes, and start seeing it as a vital partnership that secures the actual financial health of the property.
To really wrap our heads around this, let's look at the physical timeline of a hotel's financial day. It's basically a three-step process. Step 1 is the operational input. Throughout the day, your front office, the food and beverage outlets, the spa, they're all generating transactions. Then Step 2 happens overnight, the night audit processing. The auditor takes all that raw daytime data, verifies it, balances it, and processes the whole shebang. Finally, Step 3 is financial reporting and management assessment. That data flows out the next morning as pristine, actionable reports for the leadership teams. Make sense? But here's the catch. If Step 1 is flawed, Step 2 becomes a massive bottleneck, and Step 3 just becomes completely inaccurate.
Which brings us to Section 3, Operations, the vital inputs. Let's zoom in on the massive responsibility those daytime teams actually hold. The absolute crucial takeaway here is that the night audit can only ever be as good as the data it receives. It's garbage in, garbage out. So, what do we need? First, front office consistency. Room rates and guest ledgers absolutely must be handled exactly to standard. Second, food and beverage adherence to procedures. If a restaurant manager forgets to close out a batch of credit card tips, boom, the auditor is stuck. Third, rapid discrepancy resolution. Look, mistakes happen, we're all human, but teams need to fix them swiftly before the day closes. And finally, open interdepartmental communication. This ensures that when the night auditor comes on duty, they're handed a clean, manageable slate. All right, Section 4, Finance, translating the data.
So once the night audit is complete, the data heads over to two primary groups. But get this, they use it very differently. Operations managers use these results to assess performance. They're looking at the reports and asking, okay, where are our service gaps? Why did we have so many voids in the bar last night? They're using the data to support continuous improvement through collaborative discussion. They are actively avoiding a culture of blame. Now, on the flip side, finance teams depend on these exact same reports for strict daily and periodic financial reporting. They don't just want accuracy, they need absolute accuracy to manage cash flow, pay taxes, and forecast revenue. Both perspectives are equally vital to the hotel's survival, but they're serving entirely different strategic ends.
And this dynamic brilliantly illustrates the entire ecosystem. The night audit acts as the crucial liaison between these departments. Think of them as the bilingual translators of the hotel world. They take the raw, sometimes chaotic language of operational activity, like a crazy busy Friday night dinner service, and they translate it into the clear, structured language of financial information that the accountants need. Without clear communication from the auditor, finance professionals literally wouldn't understand the operational context behind the numbers. And on the other end, operational managers wouldn't know where their financial leaks are.
Let's move to our final area, Section 5,
technology meets human connection.
In today's ultra-modern hospitality environment, we have some seriously incredible tools at our disposal. When you utilize shared systems and interactive dashboards the right way, the outcomes are highly tangible. We're talking significantly reduced errors, better informed decisions because everyone actually trusts the data, and vastly improved operational efficiency. The entire property just runs smoother. Costs are controlled, and the guest experience is totally insulated from any back-of-house friction.
However, I want to leave you with a really vital piece of industry wisdom. You can have the absolute most advanced AI-supported property management system in the entire world, but remember this: technology facilitates, but relationships connect. Dashboards don't solve disputes, people do. The human element absolutely remains the true driver of success in hospitality. A software program cannot apologize to a guest, right? And a spreadsheet definitely cannot negotiate a misunderstood procedure between a head chef and a front desk manager.
This is exactly why elite educational programs, like those at Europe Hotel School London, focus heavily on these specific core competencies. Notice what sits right alongside technical competence: interpersonal skills, professionalism, and clear communication. A night auditor's professionalism and their ability to communicate effectively dictate exactly how their reports and corrections are received by the daytime staff. If they're dismissive, walls go right up, but if they're collaborative, the whole team improves. So actually, your interpersonal skills are just as critical, if not more so, than your ability to balance a ledger.
I want to conclude this explainer by turning the focus back to you. As a future hospitality leader, how will you foster a culture that views the night audit as a strategic partner rather than a policing function? The systems are there, the data is waiting, but the culture? Well, that is entirely up to you to build. Thank you so much for engaging with this explainer. Keep exploring, keep collaborating, and I wish you the absolute best on your journey to excellence in the hospitality industry.